And dear judges, now it's your turn. Please finish voting. If you haven't done it yet, you have 2 more minutes to go, and then we will close the voting, publish the results, and we will know who will present the Southeast Asian and Oceania region in our finals that are coming up at the February 18th. But what is more, and I see Alexander would like to tell that the winner will have an opportunity to meet personally great VCs, right, Alexander?
Yes, absolutely. And so usually we invite our winner to our VC house meeting, where we have a close meeting with VCs which want to understand more about the startup. So we are waiting for the winner, Anna. So just say the name. Say the name.
Yeah,
So you don't have any favorites. You're ready to take any of them. Okay, but we will know, yeah, who got the most, the highest marks in investment potential from our juries. But dear juries, while you're finishing to vote for our great startups, please pay attention to our poll. Girls, can I have a poll published? We are doing this all over the world. And please answer a question. Which industry did you already invest in 2020? What you have been doing while we haven't seen you in person for a while? And we will talk about it some more during our networking session, which will be just in a couple of minutes after announcing the winner. Just pick your choice and press submit button. Okay. Kate, you're smiling at me. You know who won this round?
Yeah, we know, I know.
Okay, let's hear it.
So guys, there was great event, and third place today goes to Upstreet.
Woohoo!
Applause, please.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So second place today goes to Logi.
Wonderful.
And yeah.
And the first place.
Yeah, and the winner of our event today is IPification.
Wonderful. Congratulations to winner. It's now official. The winner and all the contestants have wonderful opportunities to join us during the finals. Please contact our event managers to know more. Please be sure to participate in our expo. It's a great case to meet directly people from all over the world in one place. And thank you, dear judges, for helping us to choose the best startup in this region. And now I would like to talk to you about your investments in 2020. I would love to hear your opinion. Please put your video on so I would see you. And can I have the poll results published? Oh, look at this. Health tech, fintech, our winners as everywhere in the world, and AI on the third place in information technologies. That's really interesting. Okay, let's talk about it. I was looking at the Crunchbase World Report in 2020, and every region is rising, and Asia is rising. Asia got 33% of 40 billion even investments into the startups. So it's a great result. It outperformed all previous years. And was it also, what do you think, investment in health tech and fintech mainly? Or how do you see it? Lisa, what was your answer? What did you pick?
Then what did we invest in?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are medtech and deep tech investor. So, I mean, 80% of your list, except for e-commerce and informational technologies. Okay, so your health tech was your priority, right? We did quantum investments last year. We did medtech. We took safety, security, and surveillance. Everything that goes into a smart city, essentially. Okay, but what regarding like the trends of investment? Do you think they will stay the same in like this year and years to come, 2021, 2022? Yeah, it's a great question. You know, after the bubonic plague, if you look at the trends of which industries did well and which didn't, you see a significant rise in the investments in food and agritech. And we took a significant upside on our food and agritech companies last year. And we're really seeing the rapid expansion in that segment, and a huge focus, of course, in Asia as the future of food. And so in this region, you're seeing events with the global industry looking into Asia as a center point for those investments. The second area of investment is definitely on safety, security, and surveillance. And obviously there's some unique hotspots around the world, particularly in terms of cybersecurity, where that does well. Israel obviously gets a beautiful amount of attention, as they so rightly should. But we're also seeing great cybersecurity companies come out of this region. And we supported the soft landing and expansion of 2 of those companies and the co-creation of new cyber insurance products with the insurers. So there's a whole new focus on cybersecurity in this region. And then the third key area, of course, is medtech and diagnostics. And to be honest, I've had a diagnostic company in my portfolio trying to close the seed round on dengue fever with the world's first severe dengue prognostic for far too long. And finally this year, things came to the fore, right? But that was only because we had 3,000 cases the year before. And this year we've had 26,020 deaths. So, you know, the neglected diseases are starting to get some attention. And I expect neglected diseases and chronic diseases to continue to get a lot of focus. And of course, longevity and disease prevention getting even more focus. So that's my kind of predictions moving forward.
Thank you, Lisa. I wish you all the luck in this. And Adrian, welcome on board. And please tell us, what was your pick for 2020 investments?
Hi guys. Thank you. For us, I think our 2020 pick is e-commerce, because we focus in China and South Asia. What we see at this moment is basically the government around the region is taking a stricter approach for offline activities. So on top of that, so we will expect a lot of e-commerce activities across the region. So investing in e-commerce and platforms and investing in e-commerce enablers, helping the small businesses to get on board to the whole e-commerce bandwagon. So that it was our key focus in 2020. So we are expecting a very, very strong growth. In fact, I think we have 2 portfolios companies in e-commerce space. They are growing 4x in 2020 alone. So we are seeing some good trends over there.
That's great. And okay, what are your plans for 2021? E-commerce and what else maybe?
So in 2021, I think e-commerce will still be one of our focus. Apart from that, digital health is one of the things that we will keep on focusing on. We have portfolio companies in that segment 3 years ago, but you know, the adoption speed is getting there. But I think COVID became a very, very huge catalyst for that. Of course, including the IPO of JD Health. So the whole market is becoming more receptive of this concept. And I think everyone will jump on top of this in the moving 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That's really interesting to know. Subrata, how are you doing? Did you enjoy our pitches?
Hi, Anna, I'm doing very good. Yeah, absolutely.
That's wonderful. Okay, tell us what you have been investing in 2020.
I picked up AI and IT because there are a lot of AI companies that we are seeing, and they're applying AI technology. So AI is not a sector, in my opinion. It's a technology which sort of cut across everything, right? So AI is predominantly important as we sort of progress. Information technology, I think it's very India specific because India is very known for information technology. So we see very high quality startups in IT area as well. So I personally sort of take care of deep tech. Obviously AI sort of comes under that as well. So yeah, I mean, absolutely very much optimistic for 2021 as well, going forward.
Yeah, me too. I hope we will keep the pace and outperform all the previous decades, right? Startups will save us all, yeah, and make us all happy.
Yeah, 2020 was not very bad for startup ecosystem, right? I mean, for many industries, it was not so good, but I think for startup ecosystem, the data shows that it was actually very good,
Yes,
right? Let's take some ahead in 2021.
You can't be more true. That's absolutely, yeah. And that is really, really exciting years to come. And we are about to round up. I would like to thank you all for this wonderful event. If anybody wants to share their ideas, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, Anna, this is Gary. No, Subrata is right on target. I mean, look at all the data, and I've said this a number of times. There's 40 zettabytes of data on the planet Earth today. If you took CDs and stacked them one on top of another, it would go 29 times between the Earth and the Moon. So, and that number is increasing about 66% per year. So AI is the new electricity, and semi-supervised and unsupervised AI across multiple vertical markets will really have a substantial impact. I mean, think about our own lives for each and every one of us here. How many times every week do you say, I know that file exists, but I can't find it? Why? I've either forgotten the keywords or location. We're in a state of infobesity. We've got 5 to 7 email addresses, Slack, Google Drive, Dropbox, Messenger, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, WeChat. How in the world can we organize our own world? Each one of us here has about 300,000 items in your personal cloud. The entire web in 1996 was 257,000 websites. So we are in a state where we need not smart, but intelligent assistants across the board, across those markets. So AI is a great place to invest. And it's not just in one, it's not just a sector, it's across multiple sectors.
Thank you, Gary. Yes, and AI is also was the winner in our poll. And next, I would like to really encourage you to follow us next week. We are going to 2 more places. It will be Latin America and it will be Eastern Europe, discovering great startups there. We are rounding up already our first season. Only in 10 days we will be having, no, it was 10 days. In 20 days, we'll be having our finals, and I would love to see you all joining us for this finals of our first quarter. We will be exploring Israeli and Middle East startups also, and everybody's welcome. The next battle will be, as I told you, in Latin America. So everybody is welcome. Thank you all for this event. Please follow us, get in touch with us. We are always glad to see you. Thank you all, guys. Thank you, girls, for this wonderful unicorn battle. Thank you, judges, for coming. Thank you.